You got Rick Babb here, Hotchickz and Coolwhipz. We're doing another Wednesday night car show here at Checkers in Avon Park. Once again, we always try to show up here. We get to see some really, really nice cars and meet a lot of nice people to build them. And we got a chance to run into this gentleman with this car and the person who did the interior, which we'll get to that in a second. We got Ron over here.
All right.
Is that right? I get that name right?
You look at the camera.
It don't matter. You can look at it where you want. He's got a beautiful 62 Biscayne, and this thing is nice. I want to just pass the mic over to him about some of the stuff I noticed about its airbag is one thing, and he actually has it for sale too. But here you go. I'll just give it the mic. You tell anything you want to say about it. You said you had it for sale. Everything about it.
It's a 62 Chevy Biscayne. I've been working on it for 6 years. It's got a 454 Chevy engine, 700 R4 transmission, 9-inch narrowed Ford. Right now I'm running Chevy rally wheels and beauty rings and center caps. The fronts are 15.7s, the back are 15.10s. It's got air suspension by AirTech. The front moves 5.5 inches, the back moves 7 inches. Bumpers are narrowed and sucked into the body. Door handles and all the emblems are removed. Firewall's been smoothed. It's got a handmade tube grill. I worked on it 6.5 years. Put it on the road this May, and we went for the Hot Rod magazine power tour. Had a great time. I enjoy the daylights out of it. I've got 11,000 miles on it since the middle of May.
Wow. And you mentioned, just we were joking around, it's for sale.
Yeah, it's for sale.
You selling to build another project, or you? What do you got in mind?
No, I'm getting too old.
never get too old. That's not. What were you asking for?
34,000.
You want to put some contact information in case somebody sees this, email or a phone number? Or?
I'll give a phone number if somebody wants to call.
Yeah, sure.
863-471-1485.
And you know you got a lot more money what he's asking invested in this car. Oh.
I can account for more money than that.
I can imagine. And you talked about the interior. We were talking about that, and
yeah, Ned
right behind me, Ned
Halverson did the interior.
Right.
I built the door panels and built the console and the back seats entirely.
Oh wow!
And Ned covered everything, made it look good, come up with most of the styling things. Did me a fantastic job.
Well, I'd say out there real quick here is been here in Sebring since 1980, and Ned's been doing interior. I know a lot longer than that, and he's kind of a legend in this town for interior. Ned, come on in here. I'm gonna give you the mic and go tell me about how you did the interior, what you're doing down the shop, contact information, stuff like that. Here you go.
On this car you want? Okay.
Sure.
Well, the owner here did all the rough out woodwork.
Yes, sir.
Everything in the door panels, the contours and the shapes, he designed and cut the wood out, and when it was all fitted and tried out, we dismantled it, and I padded it where it needed to be padded and created a design and sewed it up and glued it to the wood, and he took it back and finished it in a beautiful job that you see.
Right.
And the seats were, he brought in a frame with some springs, and then he ordered some rubber or foam seat pads.
Right.
And they weren't really made for that seat, so we had to create a shape for them.
Right.
And fitted them into the shape that he had made the car.
How long did it take you to do the interior of that?
Well, off and on about 6 months.
6 months, okay.
Whenever he got a piece ready, he'd bring it in, and then I'd work it into my schedule.
Oh, gotcha.
It was a cooperative project.
Between the two of you.
Yeah.
What makes the job a lot easier when you have the owner being real cooperative with what you want to do, yeah.
And anyway,
so you want to give some information?
I give him the credit for it.
Well, you did a very good job on it.
I give it to him.
You want to get some information about your business and how long you've been doing it?
All right.
Yeah.
I've been, my first occupation license was 1973 here in the county.
Wow.
And I'm still here.
That's a good thing. That's a great thing.
And I've learned a lot over the years, and I learned a lot just working with this car.
Really?
And it's really a pleasure to do this kind of work and create something and see somebody happy with what you did.
That's awesome, yeah. And you're located behind Triangle Hardware, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've been there, how many years you been in that location?
I think I moved in there in '86.
86. What was your,
Same building.
what was the location before that?
My backyard.
In the backyard. That's where you, that's good. You start out of the garage. Well, I'm really glad to see you here and do an interview with you. I mean, like I said, you've been here so long, and you know, my family's vehicles have been down there. Hey, you talked to he had his family's vehicles down there, and you've been doing a lot, and you kept up with the trend, and you still, you know, dealt with the economy and everything, and you're still in business and doing good, and that's great to hear. A small business owner still doing what they do, what they love to do.
And let me say also that I do a lot of old work,
Yes.
Model Ts, Model As, and right now I have on schedule to do all the work on a 31 Cadillac
Wow.
and a 31 Willys
Willie's, oh, that's
and
nice.
a 54 Pontiac, and you know, all from way back up till now.
To modern, what's going on. And you want to go with a phone number in case you want to get a hold of you there?
Okay, it's 863-385-2112, and the name of the business is Sun State Auto Trim.
Well, you hear from us. He's a true legend in this town, and every customer is happy. And you can see, look at this beautiful car, some of his work he's done, and he's still, like I said, it's really good to hear a small business owner in this town go through the economy and everything we're doing and still being busy enough, doing the business, doing what he loves.